Oh, yes. Oh, yes, ladies and gentlemen. Ladies and gentlemen, to say I'm excited for Umphreys to come to town is a complete understatement. Of all the bands and communities that, I've come in contact with and found throughout this beginning of the React series, Umphreys is in the top few, just favorite, and not just the music, but the people in the band too. I got the privilege to talk to both Jake and Stasik on the channel, and while Jake was doing the live stream, which was awesome, I'll put the link in the description, he was asked by a subscriber what song should be the next one that I break down, and he said Plunger is probably their most emblematic or representative, or has a lot of the Umphreys isms in there. And so I said, okay, deal. Now I'm familiar with the tune. And of course, the next day, Todd Lambert, a subscriber on the website, thanks for taking my lessons and courses and supporting all this, really appreciate you, posted this fan vid from summer camp from 2018. Now, I wanted to give you an honorable mention because you posted this on the site, but I chose not to do it because I found this version from the London session. And this one not only sounds great, but it's helpful to be able to see Jake and Bayless's hands in a couple of these spots because this one is not easy. There's a lot going on. Do I have it note for note? No. But I'm going to go through it and show you a couple of these little Umphreys-isms, little key takeaways in this song, so that when you go to kind of break this down, perhaps you'll have a better understanding of what they may have been trying to achieve or think in this process. So without further ado, this is a barn burner for real. This is Plunger.
Here we go.
Okay, so already there's a lot happening. I just gotta say, this groove, you could easily think it's in some type of odd time, try to count it off funny, but count this thing in straight up 4/4 and just listen to the drums. Chris is such a good drummer, but all the different feels like on the snare are kind of what's carrying it across, right? They really, to me, just feels in 4. And check out this little roll. It's like a tom thing.
Here we go.
Like that little snare roll in there, I'm telling you, that makes the whole groove work. That little. So how do you feel this? And what is this? This is how do I say this? All right, so you're going to be chromatically going down from E 4 frets. So you're going from E, E flat, D, D flat. And then you go over a string set, and then the same thing, down, B, down to A flat, and then to E. So you got... Now, you could do it here, right? You don't have to do it. But what is this? How do you feel this? The first 3 are a triplet. And then you go to, your straight time. And then it goes to E to F sharp, over to B to C sharp. So catch what happened there? It jumps. The first one starts right on the beat. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now, it helps if you can put a click to it or get a little tap going, right? I don't know if you can hear my foot, but like, I'll do it real slow. Last little time, you go up and end on that C sharp. Now, the trick to this is the snare. If you get lost in there, you wait for the snare to release the groove because you know that's 4. So the first time through, you're starting right on 1. The second time through, you're starting that like E and like on the right before the 1. Let's check it out. Just watch them all, wait for the snare each time, and try to feel how the first time is right on it, and the second time is a push right before it.
All right. Yeah. Here we go. 1, 2,
Okay, so what's happening here? You got the one guitar keeping the E, right? That's like your pedal tone. You got the, and then it goes to F sharp. Now, on the keys, you're hearing what sounds to me to just go from E major to F sharp major. That's your basic tonality that I think that I'm hearing. Then it modulates, of course, because it's Umphreys. That same little move on G down to F. So you were on F sharp and E. Then, just because you can. Now the melody actually stems from E major more than anything else. Yes, it's a combination. You know, you could call it, you know what? No, let's just stick with E major because it comes in with this E major triad. So you got 3rd, root, 5th. There's your F sharp, and that's your target note where you end because this little riff ends on F sharp. So you got and then rock back over to G sharp and E, 3rd in the root. And that's why it all connects. Let's keep going. Very easy to get stuck in the weeds with this one. Dude, Stasic and Chris sound huge. Yeah, look how much you like that. Feel that different groove?
After all the stain
There's so much going on. There's so much going on. Okay. You could practice any one of their tunes, but this one for a month to get all the different parts right. So this is why I picked this video, because this little part right here, you can see a little bit of what they're doing. Check this out. Look how much he loved that hit, by the way. Yeah. So what you have here is you got an E pedal, and then check this out. E power chord. You're making it diminished. That pushes your first finger down, so now your E flat power chord, to now that E flat diminished. So it's like, that's some feisty stuff right there. And then I can't tell exactly, but you can see he's still let's see. That's what it sounds like. It's just so bananas. All right, so then it just keeps this downward momentum with that flat 5, sharp 4, tritone thing. So you were at E, E flat, then down to D, and it's Is that right? Is that right? Let's go back. That's just so Now wait a second. Now wait a minute. All right, now I'm getting lost. Okay, yeah, so the bass, unless I'm wrong, guys, you can tell me in the comments. C sharp, and there's that tritone resolving through the C sharp power chord, stretching up to get the 6th. So it's like like you do your typical shuffle. It's like a haunted, diminished version of that shuffle. And then down to B. Bananas. It's bananas.
Can't believe you rest unspinning. Don't be for my youth. After all the stains have settled, this.
What that is you're going whole steps down all major chords starting on C sharp. So C sharp, B, A, G, F, right? Right? But then it did the same thing it's been doing all song, like, but it did it over, did it do it at A and B? Let's see if they do it again. Yeah. And then to C, go to B flat. What is that?
Stairs are always left.
Modulation to D. Half step up.
Stairs are always left with limits. Hold the beat. And as for all this changing schedule, glad to hear who
It's so bananas. The nerd in me is just shining through. I don't know how to turn it off. So you were in C sharp. And by the way, his pitch is like perfect singing each one of these. Goes a half step up to D, same descending cadence, a whole step at a time. D, C, B flat, A flat, G flat, bananas. So this is where I kind of stopped kind of learning it before, just because I knew it would take a long time. Essentially, what I'm hearing in here is like I'm hearing that like what's that Police song that goes like. Anyway, root fifth 9, and then it kind of like goes backwards and does it on D and B flat. It's hairy though. It's something, it's hard to tell because they have like the octave thing above, but it's definitely D to B flat. Like I'm hearing 1, 1, then it becomes dominant, and then it goes to what it's going to, and then it's back to the 1. See if you can hear this with me. So like the first one is like straight up, and then it's dominant, like. It might be that. Yes, he's got to count it. Okay, that's a little hard for me to do, but I'm gonna assume that what I'm hearing is close. So I'm hearing this, root fifth 9, then invert it, so make your middle finger the pivot, and you're gonna come back down here like this. What is this though? We're in D, so this is root, major third, 5th, flat 7. So what is this? What is this thing here? What are we looking at? That is an F sharp diminished triad. Remember, what is the function? What is the primary function of a diminished triad? It is to be the 3-5 flat 7, the upper triad in a dominant 7th chord. This demands to go there. So I'm guessing it goes and then to G after that. So I'm guessing it goes. Then same thing on B flat. flat, B flat's dominant 7 to an E flat major. It's something like that. So fast though. Obviously, this is going to be a super nerdy video. I hope you're still with me. That's just baseball. Starts on that E. All right, bass. E, A, B, C. Something like that. E minor, you're rolling across the C major, and it ends on D, that flat 7. Something like that. Now I'm hearing C to B flat. That same little move. With like a Latin feel thrown in here. It's all over the map.
And maybe when you find it all again, and you will.
So cool.
'Cause nothing's stopping, not ever here or there.
That snare grab. Yeah, let's go back. That's one of my favorite chords ever. That. Major first inversion, right? F, root, 5th root, 3rd in the bass. That's why it's first inversion. Root position would be root in the bass, first would be 3rd, second would be 5th in the bass. It's so cool because you're playing it like it's A minor, like 4 flat 3 1. But then it's F sharp over A, right? And it sounds like it goes up. It's a half step. What was that? Bo-do-do-boom-do-doom. Yeah. I don't know. like D minor for a shade. I throw in the towel.
And you rarely ever find it when you need.
Bayless is so good. Forget about just his singing, but he's singing with this little moving bass part and getting like the major 7 sound of each one of these. So you got this, but you're getting the sound of C major 7. So you got this third in here. I'm pretty sure you're getting that E too, and you see him do all this and like cross pick while singing. Watch this.
And you rarely ever find it when you need. But you're still looking.
It's such a perfect cycle. You can tell they practice this. Like, again, I'm not joking. This would take weeks of dedicated practice to be able to get a flow to this, where it becomes unconscious. Like they've obviously done it so many times. You can see it in the bounce of the fingers.
But you're still looking.
See it?
Someday, sometime, someone, somewhere.
See, this is what I mean. This is exactly what I mean. There's a bounce to it. Like the pattern, you know, if you try to think about this like it's the notes that's the most important. It's the rhythm and the groove that's the most important. And there's a bounce in the fingers and the wrist that you can see on the fretboard that you can tell that's how the groove came to life. That's how the riff happened. Just watch Bayless's fretting hand. You see it? It's like, and to me, the beat, it's like right there. It's not in there, but that's the implied groove. If you hear that, you hear where the bounce is. You hear it? I don't know what the hell they're doing here. It's like a, it's got that diminished thing, or that, that flat 5 tritone thing that's been all through the song. So it's like a bounce based on that, like. See, this is why I picked this one. See it. He's up here. Sorry, ladies and gentlemen, the camera cut out for a second. But anyway, this it's got that diminished vibe to it that's been like throughout the song, and it sounds like it's kind of starting on B flat and then going up to like D or somewhere in here. But I'm telling you, the trick is the bounce. That's the trick. It's just like in the beginning where it's like a triplet. going down, and then ba-da-da. But I'm telling you, the trick is the yeah, and then it goes up. So the G is pedaling. I think that's it. So, 'cause that would make sense from before. So, I don't know. But I'm telling you, the secret is feeling the groove. Hear that bass? And then right to tuning. Right like it didn't even happen. To say I'm excited to see them this week is just, it's going to be a dream come true. Like I said, of all the bands and all the communities I've been excited to go see in person and be a part of since I started this React series, UMPHREY'S is right there. I mean, it's right there. So if you're going to be out there in Frederick, please drop me a link in the comments. Let me know. Shoot me a DM on Instagram. I don't know which day I'm going to go, but I will be there. For any of you that are just finding this band for the first time and live in Maryland or a close driving area, see if you can get tickets to go. Bananas. But bananas, you know, is the only way I can describe it. And that's it, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you so much for watching, for liking, subscribing. And if you want to support the channel, you're looking for some online lessons, you can take all my courses and everything on my website. It's the first link in the description, Guitargate. It's how this is all possible. And I just thank each and every one of you, and I hope to see you out there in Frederick. And we're going to have a ball. That's it. Cheers.